listening? Yup, you. Are you listening to me? Do you see the words lining up with my lips? Feel the sound landing in your ears? Feel my eyes searching for yours? Are you listening to me? Or are you on your phone, scrolling TikTok, checking Facebook, anything you can do except look at me, listen to me? Are you listening to me? Little me, OCD, probably ADHD, ADD, anxiety meds that had to put me on. The diagnoses were overwhelming, so my mom just called me weird. I mean, hey, she's not wrong. Yup, odd. I embrace it like that one warm and fuzzy blanket that's so worn in it's worn out, but it's you, you know? I embrace the weird. So it's with confidence that I continue configuring your mind to see mine. Imagine. Masks, 6 feet apart. We start describing the precautionary measures. We blocked off national treasures. In so many countries around the world, this was not an isolated incident. Since 2020, the world has never been the same. The rules to this game of life were forever changed. COVID? That was a pandemic, and one that I lived through, as did all of you. But not listening, staring off in the distance as words float past your face, lost in space, my dear friend, not listening is an epidemic. One that has infected our community, our society, our schools, and how are we, yes we, your next generation, supposed to have any motivation to work hard enough to change the world for a standing ovation if you can't even look me in the eye long enough to give me the time, date, and location? Listen, I'm not here to tell you what you're doing wrong. That's not my job. My job is to tell you how to fix it. So yeah, maybe let's start with what's going wrong. Zoom out a little and look at the rates. That in each state there is a mental health status, tiptoeing to the breaking point. Point to the top and it's rising like a rushing, gushing tsunami before snap. 80 seconds since I started talking, and someone just died. 2 of them. They died by suicide. And was there anything I could have done? Could I have been the one to save that one? Another question. How are you doing? We've been trained to say good. Should people think we're crazy, but why is crazy the only thing people pay any attention to anymore? Hold up. I feel drama coming in. On the wind. Not listening is a breakup letter. My dear friend, you look like you've been struggling lately with some sad, mad, overthinking, sinking into the sea anxiety, but I can't help. Sorry, not sorry. Sincerely, me. Is that how you want to go down in history? As the one who cared but couldn't say it, the one who saw but didn't see it because they wouldn't make eye contact? Retract for a moment and think. What is it we have against making eye contact? Eyes tell a story, one of highs and lows, greens and blues and browns, and yeah, they're all mixed together, so mine's like a muddy hazel. Not the prettiest, but point to know I've seen better. And better has seen me. That's listening. Not listening is a conscious decision. It's become a habit, my dear friend, a voracious, society-eating, relationship-nibbling monster, but more than that, it is a choice we make. We choose our phones. We choose to look down. We choose not to listen. I'm guilty too. I do admit my faults, but I also see the hope of the other side. I see the choice to L-I-S-T-E-N. What then? At the end? Maybe things would change if we would just listen. It's not just me I stand up here for. I stand up here asking you to hear our next generation with our seemingly plethora of issues. Just hand me a tissue from my dribbling tear and lend me a listening ear. We'll get through this together. We'll be better for it. One last thing. You may say I'm reading too much into this, but people are dying over this. So this, maybe you're not reading into it enough. The future is very clearly up to us. I just sang my song loud and clear. Where are you? Use your voice. Listening is a choice.